How did Paul end up leaving Brock to come over to
Talking
you?
about Paul Heyman?
Yeah.
Me?
Heyman, yeah. I ask out of a self.
Yeah, Brock was in between contracts, so Paul was kind of wide open, and it just fit. You know, he had that opening creatively. He was still just working behind the scenes from a creative standpoint, and then once it opened up, I mean, when you're working with someone like Brock for as long as he did and with the success that they had, you need to have something that's like legitimate come through to make that move. And I think I was really the only one that he wanted to work with. Otherwise, I think he would just stay kind of plugged in and be helping from an overall directive standpoint. But yeah, once he knew, oh, I'm going to be with Joe, it's all good. I'm going to be with Roman, it's all good. Then we knew it was on.
Have you learned like a lot from Paul just from all the time that he spent with Brock?
Oh, I was learning from Paul before I was with Paul. You know what I mean? So, and he was with my family for decades before I even got into the business. So I'm always learning from Paul. I mean, and it's not even just like, you know, wrestling stuff, like business stuff. I pick up stuff as, you know, just talking father to father. There's a lot of different things you can learn from a Paul Heyman because there's the life experience, and especially within our business, he's just been at the very top of that mountain for so long as a promoter, as a talent, as a manager. There's just been so many roles that he's fulfilled, and he does it at an elite level that it's hard not to learn from someone like him.
The reason I asked, by the way, is I just noticed that it seems like some of the top guys do better when they have a sidekick with them.
So now you're gonna suggest he still is Paul?
Get out of here, George.
Because he's younger, and in a year he's gonna be better, right? This guy.
Paul Heyman gave me some advice backstage, and I've been watching,
good.
like I said, a lot of WWE docs, and that he is, I can say, hands down, probably the most animated human I've ever seen in my life. He looks like when I'm watching these documentaries, it looks like he's cast because he's a character. He looks like a movie character. Like every agent manager is made to look like Paul Heyman looks and acts in real life. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's been so cool to be amongst the presence of people who are dons in this business backstage. You know, that's all.